Hello, 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 everybody. It's Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back here on PGA Tour 2K25. Believe we're starting the PGA Tour. Well, we got a little notification next to my player. Player progression. We got some points to spend. Might as well use them. We started off at 65. Maybe we'll just add a point to every one. See what happens. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. I'm excited to jump into this. No more dynamic play. We're going to play all 18 holes. It could be a huge disaster. Or it could be good. We don't know yet. We'll add a couple more points here and there. I want a swing path. Still got a little bit more to spend. I think that'll be about it. That'll take us to a 72 overall. Heck yeah. We're moving up in the world. Don't mind my chaps on the greens. I did spring for the premium pass for this. We'll see how that works in our favor. Let's head to the course. Let's shoot some balls. See what happens. We are promoted to the PGA Tour. By finishing in the top 5 of Q School Final, Munchiezzz Plays has earned a promotion to the PGA Tour. I'm thrilled with this result. I can't wait to start playing on the PGA Tour. Welcome to the PGA Tour. Compete against the best professional golfers in the most challenging events of your career. Do you have what it takes to be number one? Qualify for the FedEx Cup playoffs in the top 70? Or win the tour? We're not playing dynamic. Playing a full round. Continue. Welcome to the PGA My Career. To begin the first event of your career, highlight this button, select Play Event. Here you'll also find additional options to sim around. View course details or edit the course. Check the season schedule screen to view upcoming events and past results. Keep an eye on current point leaders by visiting the standings screen. Interact with incoming messages in the message tab. Cultivate sponsorships with the brands for apparel, clubs, and balls. Keep your sponsors happy and they will reward you greatly. Challenge pros to a rivalry by defeating them and earn exclusive rewards. Visit the stats tab to view seasoned players, stats, and trophies. Head to the settings tab to change your opponent difficulty. View the My Career section for the help glossary. Alright. Take advantage of training events and earn an attribute and XP rate bonus for the next tournament. A pre-tournament. Haha. Oh, we got followers. We're up to 9.4K. And we got a message. Hello, Munchiezzz. Your skills shine with MVP level energy, and we love it. At 2K, we believe in pushing limits and creating moments that players will never forget, just like you do every round. Ready to join the 2K squad? Let's make it happen. I'm thrilled to accept this offer. Ooh. Maybe we'll stick with our current sponsorship. Unless it's somebody like Nike or Adidas or someone really big. Alright, here we go for the tournament. Let's see what happens. TPC Boston. Begin round.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round one of the Ace Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well.
Well, hello, guys.
Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything.
Freaking out. That's what I'm thinking.
My body was racing 1,000 miles per hour.
1,000 miles an hour.
It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time.
Man, I look good in those leather chaps.
But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
7 mile per hour wind to the right. First shot of the PGA Tour.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it.
Absolutely unleashed it.
for this second shot on the first hole.
Not much movement. 8-mile-per-hour tailwind. Should take us there. Took us way over there.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down.
A lot of green movement. Up and down. Stop it. Well, the first hole isn't looking so hot.
Six feet to the hole.
6 feet to the hole. We want to put this one behind us. This one was not our best day. Oh my.
Almost.
All right.
Finishing off that hole.
We'll make up for that. No problem.
Get the par 5 second.
We just had some pre-jitters.
Put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you get a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out for the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden, that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
See what that does for us.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
All right. We're good on the fairways. We got to practice on these greens, though. The greens are giving us grief. 8-mile-per-hour. Try right here. That should put us somewhere near the middle, hopefully. Let's do it.
That's going to work nicely for him.
All right.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Straight back up into the breeze. Gonna be a tough one.
7-mile-per-hour in my face. Try right about there. Take a deep breath.
This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup.
Will still allow me one putt preview per hole. And let's see what happens.
A good chance to two-putt now. Here's the par putt.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
Okay, moving on to the next.
Well, we got even. We got par.
The tee shot at 3.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
Well, we got winds going down and to the right. Try not to overshoot this green. And try not to end up in the beach.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag.
I don't think we can do much better than that.
Navigated that bunker beautifully on that shot. Now the putt is out.
This one a good distance away. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Well, let's see what happens.
Here comes the putt and starting off good. Right on line, but just misses. A par putt tap in.
Well, we got par. We're going to have to find some tweets to make up for that first hole, though.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right, that is not good.
We're going to hope that wind carries us. It's got a northeast blow. Hopefully it takes us right a little bit. Let's see.
I don't know about this one.
I was hoping to go a little bit more
Ball
right.
settles just off the fairway.
Let's see. I'm not good with these chip shots here. I tend to always go over. I did it again.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here.
Oh.
A look at
Ay,
the
ay,
line,
ay.
the green side rough.
Another one.
is right there.
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Way off.
Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
His putt from 3 feet away.
Okay. Get in the cup. Another Adobe. Adobe. That's a double bogey.
It's a one-shot lead.
Oh boy.
The fifth for TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. It's got a little bit of a run out here at the very
All right,
end. Most
Munchiezzz.
players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right
7
to
mile
left.
per hour wind.
Small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
Not mine. That's a good one. That's where I was hoping.
His second shot here.
Seven mile per hour wind. We're going to bring it back. And over. Let's see where that gets us. Put it.
Chosen the 7-iron. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
That's
Of all the shots that I like
great.
the most, that one ranks right up there.
Now, can we get the tweaked?
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
That should be money. All we gotta do is hit it right. Tweet, tweet.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
4 more shots to make up with.
The 6th hole at TPC Boston, not too dissimilar to 5. You've really got to position your tee ball.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
6 mile per hour headwind down to the right. That'll be all right.
Lovely effort, that.
Now to get it on the
The 6th
green.
hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
All right, guys. Let's get her done. Take me to the pin.
That's going right.
Oh,
That got a little out of control, I think.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
and of course it's a chip shot. And we all know how good I am at these chip shots. Green's going both ways. We're going to try to take it that way a little bit, see what happens. Don't go across. Oh,
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Putting for bogey here. Penny's down there. You got a
no.
ring.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Bank to the left-hand side. And not by much. I'm going to sneak outside just about like that. Ooh, and we get a double.
And this one will be for double bogey.
Okay.
Sitting at 6 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
We're going to heat up now. It's time.
Opportunity here with a par 5.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take
Time
those
for
bunkers
eagle.
left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Time for eagle.
I like the looks of this.
We're getting on the green. Oh, maybe not. Still got a 9-mile-per-hour wind. Bring it over. Hopefully we can bounce there. Money.
A lot to like about that one.
It's all right.
Now for the third.
Was I saying eagle? That means I'd have to make it right here, huh? Doable. Here we go, Munchiezzz. Here we go.
That was really well played.
Well, we got a birdie op.
And 10 feet left.
This for a birdie.
John, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Well, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
I'm thinking right about there. Yes, it is.
Okay, moving on to the next hole. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
We're getting there.
Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3. Time for another one.
Had to hit something high and soft.
Look at 9-mile-per-hour wind.
Decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
This is a hybrid.
There we go. Stop.
Okay, that's going to play. He's got 20 feet left to the cup.
Gonna move to the left a little bit. In the cup. We can do it.
This putt on a good line.
Roar.
No, not there. What a putt. And just a tap in left for par.
Well, we didn't get a bogey.
We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunker down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
7 mile per hour headwind. Tailwind, sorry. Looks good to me.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Let's go down to Henny.
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
7 mile per hour tailwind. Bring it back. Bring it this way a little bit. That should be money. I was hoping for a little bit closer.
He's got this putt for birdie. Let's check in with Henny.
This one's about 33 feet from the cup.
Deep breath.
Here we go, putt on the way. It's looking really good.
There we go.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
I can watch that one all day
As
too.
we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
We're still 140th though.
Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
6 mile per hour tailwind. That'll push us a little bit.
That really sounded pure.
Awesome stuff.
$312 yards. Another 6 mile per hour tailwind. It's going to carry us. Hit and pray, hit and pray.
All right, the putter can come out now. This putt is from 18 feet away.
Alright, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Right to left. It's not going to go much.
Wow.
Didn't go much at all.
This putt from 5 feet away.
That one's a straighter. Oh my.
Par.
Come on,
Just a
Munchiezzz.
little work to do for bogey. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Love the 11th hole here at TPC Boston.
11th hole. We better
It's
get
long
something
and length,
done.
But you also have a massive, massive green complex there up in the distance. The green does run a little bit from left to right and from back to front, but the design of this hole, long hole, massive green, is a fantastic feature of it.
Chief of Staff for getting a DUI and trying to make a joke out of it using the topic of DEI.
You know, I noticed that the speaker's chief of staff has picked up
6 mile per hour wind.
they're not that into DEI, but they love DUI. We gotta stop those DUI hires on Capitol Hill.
Now, obviously, he
And let's do it. See how that goes.
Going with the 5-wood. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Big right to left break. Huge right to left break. Maybe par.
Par putt here. Let's see if we can make it.
And
What are we
our
looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This is a good chance. Yeah, good putt.
there we go. We got pulled par
Two by
anyways.
6 shots after that hole. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hans, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of. And the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right.
federal government, as you know, we're meeting in Saudi Arabia sometime next week.
All right. 5 mile per hour wind to the right. Over the bunker. Nothing but net.
That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth.
We got a few more holes to make up some shots.
This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Five-mile-per-hour wind. Bring it back so I don't bounce over. And off we go.
This one needs to kick left.
Where are you at? Still kind of far away.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well,
Major
it's
right to
out
left.
To the left.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Come on. This one could make it all the way to the hole.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Okay. We needed that.
And +4 for the round.
Need to drop a few more. We're in the 130s instead of the 150s.
The 13 is part of another strong collection of par fours. This one works back up the hill.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot here. Fairway moves from right to left, so keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot back uphill to a green that is surrounded by some really deep, nasty, mean bunkers.
Oh, great. We don't need to go on vacation to the beach. Where are we going? There we go. Now we just got to stay out of the sand.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead.
8-mile-per-hour wind to the left. Bring her back. I think we'll be close. Let's go.
This might be a bit too much club.
Nope.
Nicely done.
And I even brought it back.
With 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Looks like around a 45-footer here.
No way. At least we'll get close.
Yeah, this is a big swing of this one.
We didn't have enough oomph anyways.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now, work
Well,
here is done.
no bogey.
Let's
We'll
hit the
take
next
par.
hole. Now 5 strokes behind.
We're on the 13th hole. We got 5 holes to make up 4.
TPC Boston, Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
10-mile-per-hour wind. I like that. What do we have for the second, though?
14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals. A converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
9-mile-per-hour headwind. I always shoot hard. I want to bring it back more, but I don't want to end up in the bunker. Hopefully the wind will slow us down. We'll see.
Going with the hybrid. This one's bunker bound. A little off
Yeah.
the mark on that approach shot.
That wind
Absolute
took us.
swirling in this part of the golf course.
The wind absolutely sailed us. Oh boy.
Some work to be done here. Onto the green, but a long way from the hole. And if this can go down, he'll save par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
Yeah. Here we go, Munchiezzz.
And an outside chance here.
Starting to work its way towards the cup.
Oh, we got par. We're getting lucky. Yeah, we're using one putt preview per hole. But that putt preview was way off, and I still managed it.
And stepping up the standings after that effort.
124th.
Let's check out the
4 holes to
15th
go and
par
4 strokes up.
Down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that. So driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway. You got just a short iron second shot to a green. That's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
10-mile-per-hour wind. This will push us over. Hopefully not too much into the bunker. Hopefully split the fairway.
Could not be more perfect.
That's what we needed.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
10-mile-per-hour wind again. Gonna bring it back and over. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Now, I don't know if that was the right club.
Yeah, good job.
Wow.
He's getting up out here.
11 feet
Wow.
to go. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh boy.
Another birdie got
All
the
right.
card. That's number 5.
We're only 3 down now.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
121st place.
Out of 16, it's a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
We got a 9-mile-per-hour headwind. I always shoot over, but it's going to bring us back. Green is going right to left. Let's see what that does. What's that going to do?
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Well, I wanted it to go forward and left instead of left and back.
Staring down a very long putt here.
Yeah. I don't see us getting a birdie on this one.
Playing a lot of break to the left. That was close.
Whoa. Well, at
Here's
least
one to walk away with a par.
we'll walk away with the par.
Still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
That one drops. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
117th.
The 17th hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
11-mile-per-hour wind to the right.
That's a textbook swing.
All right.
Here's the second on 17.
Another 11-mile-per-hour winder. Down and to the right. $12-mile-per-hour. Let's try there. I always overshoot, but 12-mile-per-hour going down, we might have that. Maybe. Nope.
You really got to hit the green there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot.
Yeah, it was.
This is the third. 5 strokes off the lead.
Oh. I tried, guys. I tried.
Here's
Last
how
hole.
things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Can we birdie out for the last hole?
The 18th hole is a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the
Maybe we can score an eagle.
Bunkers, and all of a sudden, that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
We're aiming for the bunker because it's 11 mile per hour wind to the left. Right down the middle. God love it. Let's make the green now.
Here's the second at 18.
11 mile per hour wind again. We'll end up on the green. We'll be in good condition.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Absolutely love
That's a
watching
long
it.
ways away though, guys.
Be rewarded for it.
Birdie maybe.
Gonna really have to hit this one.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Come on. Eagle on the 18th.
Long range here. That was the line. Getting better.
Oh!
Just misses.
At least we ended with the birdie and not a bogey on the 18th.
Okay, and that will do it for the day.
And we went under 100th place. Yeah, we did. Big time. Oh, we're in the 26s. 24, 22. 20th, first, 20th. 20th place. We can't bitch about that. Especially anyone who's seen me play in the past.
Rich, what a way to kick off the week. A fun day in the booth.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working with
All in
you.
all, that wasn't bad. That's probably one of my better rounds.
We had so
I'm
much
moving
fun out
up.
there
I'm
today.
getting
Thank
better.
you for joining us. For all of us in 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
There's still room for improvement. It could be a whole lot worse, too. A little bit of equipment progression. And that's round one. In the books. I appreciate everybody for coming out and following me and checking out this first round, the Ace Championship of the PGA. I'll get better. Hopefully. Thanks for coming to Munchiezzz Plays. This is PGA Tour 2K25. Next episode is the next round. Hopefully we can go 0 or minus. No more pluses. Thanks for coming. And as always, come on back. Let's see what kind of madness we can create. Have a good day. Have a good night. And thank you.